Lily had barely escaped from the orphanage when she found herself being chased away from a grand mansion with a harsh kick. All she wanted was a chance to avoid returning to a life of endless chores, but instead she was humiliated once again. As she turned to leave, the sound of graceful piano music drifted through an open doorway. Curious, she quietly peeked inside and saw the homeowner's daughter practicing ballet with incredible elegance. Lily watched in complete amazement, because dancing had always been the dream hidden deep inside her heart. She had run away from the orphanage for this very reason. However, the wealthy girl quickly noticed her, mocked her appearance, and cruelly told her to look in a mirror before ever dreaming of becoming a ballerina. To make matters worse, she threw Lily's precious music box out the window. Heartbroken, Lily stood there silently. Just then, a postman arrived carrying an acceptance letter from the prestigious ballet academy addressed to the rich girl. Seeing an opportunity to get even and chase her own dream, Lily secretly took the invitation and headed straight for the academy. When she arrived, the guards refused to believe she belonged there and assumed she was pretending to be someone else. Fortunately, the academy's director stepped in. Since the wealthy girl's family financially supported the school, no one dared question the name on the invitation, allowing Lily to enter under that identity. The moment she stepped inside, Lily could hardly believe her eyes. Beautiful ballet dresses, elegant practice halls, and the dancing shoes she had always dreamed of surrounded her. It felt like she had entered another world. Without wasting a second, she joined the class, but it immediately became obvious that she had never received any formal ballet training. While everyone else performed graceful movements, Lily's steps were clumsy and awkward. Instead of stretching with elegance, she stomped around so heavily that it looked as though the floor might crack beneath her feet. The instructor stared in disbelief and soon announced a harsh competition. Every day, one student would be eliminated until only a single dancer remained, earning the chance to perform on the biggest stage. During one difficult exercise, the teacher asked every student to sit and rise gracefully, without assistance. Lily struggled so badly that she needed to grab another student's shoulder just to stand up. Luckily for her, another girl failed even worse, becoming completely stuck on the floor, and Lily narrowly escaped elimination. Even so, it was painfully clear that she lacked even the most basic ballet skills. Watching from the sidelines was the academy's elderly cleaning lady, who could no longer ignore Lily's determination. She decided to train the girl herself. It turned out the humble janitor, Madame Elise, had once been one of the greatest ballerinas in the country before a terrible fire injured her leg and ended her performing career. Seeing Lily's passion reminded Elise of her younger self. For the very first lesson, she challenged Lily to leap high enough to ring a bell while landing so gently that she wouldn't disturb the flowers scattered across the ground. It sounded impossible. Lily failed again and again, eventually believing Elise was setting her up to fail. Then a feather floated gently through the air, silently showing her how true balance and lightness should feel. Although the instructor eventually discovered that Lily had entered the academy under someone else's name, he also recognized the fire in her heart and decided she deserved one final opportunity. 3 days later, she would compete directly against the wealthy student. If the rich girl lost, Lily would be allowed to remain at the academy. But if Lily failed, she would be sent back to the orphanage forever. The challenge seemed nearly impossible. Her rival had studied ballet since childhood and possessed years of professional training, while Lily's only advantage was her unwavering love for dance. Determined not to lose, she threw herself into relentless practice under Elise's guidance. Every lesson pushed her beyond her limits, and despite the pain, her skills improved dramatically. Unfortunately, after training late into the night before the competition, exhaustion caught up with her. she overslept. By the time she reached the theater, her opponent had already completed her performance. Lily rushed inside almost too late. Although deeply disappointed, the instructor still allowed her to perform. Standing before everyone, she became overwhelmed with nerves. During a difficult movement, she stumbled and fell. This time, there was nothing the instructor could do. Defeated and heartbroken, Lily was forced into a carriage and sent back to the orphanage. Back at the orphanage, every day felt empty. Without ballet, the world seemed to lose all its color. The headmistress and the kind nun exchanged worried glances, unable to find words that might comfort her. Then one night, Lily had a beautiful dream. She remembered a time before she became an orphan, when her loving mother held her close while gentle music played, dancing together with smiles on their faces. She woke up suddenly, with renewed determination. From that day forward, she practiced alone, with even greater dedication than before, refusing to surrender her dream. The headmistress quietly watched her endless determination and finally understood how important ballet truly was to the young girl. Meanwhile, back at the academy, the instructor criticized the wealthy student, explaining that despite her flawless technique, her performances lacked genuine emotion. Soon afterward, Lily returned to the academy once again. Seeing her, the rich girl immediately approached with another attempt to break Lily's treasured music box. This time, Lily stood her ground. After exchanging heated words, the two girls challenged each other once more. In front of everyone, their rivalry turned into an intense confrontation that carried them across the grand hall. During the struggle, the wealthy girl shoved Lily hard, sending her crashing onto the floor. Despite the pain, Lily slowly stood back up, refusing to give in. The final challenge was the Academy's most difficult aerial ballet movement, one that demanded extraordinary balance and confidence. As the wealthy girl prepared herself, nervousness began to take over. Lily, on the other hand, stepped forward with complete faith in herself. She danced with confidence, heart, and freedom, performing every difficult movement beautifully before landing with perfect control. The audience erupted into applause. Even her rival could no longer deny the passion shining through Lily's performance. Admitting defeat, the wealthy girl willingly gave Lily the opportunity she had fought so hard to earn. In the end, Lily finally stepped onto the grand stage for the public performance she had always dreamed about. When this film was first released, it sparked plenty of discussion. Some parents believed the story encouraged children to ignore rules and follow reckless choices. Others worried that chasing dreams without listening to adults might send the wrong message. However, the story ultimately shows that dreams alone are never enough. Real success comes through guidance, discipline, perseverance, and countless hours of hard work. Only by combining passion with dedication can anyone truly achieve their greatest ambitions.